Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So in this video, we're gonna solve this staircase problem. So in input we are getting here n, which is of integer type, and for this n we need to design this sort of pattern. As we can see in this pattern, the number of rows is equal to the number of columns, right? And which is equal to this size n. Like here n is equals to 4, so here this rows are 4 and these columns as well are 4. So we can consider this as a square matrix in which we need to print two triangles, this left one with the spaces and this right one with this has symbols on it. Okay, so let's just code for this pattern. So like for I in range, and because I is for the rows and I'm using J, again it will be for the column, and here the number of rows is equal to the number of columns, so I'm using I'm giving n for both of the loops, for both rows and column. Okay, so how are we gonna move around these rows and columns in this? Let me just explain you here with this. Okay, so this is a matrix of size 4 by 4 with this example only. Okay, for these 0 0 0 1 and 0 2, like for this left one we need to print spaces, and for this right one we need to print this has symbols. Okay, so how we gonna do that? Let's just see. For the first row our I value is 0. Yeah, so this 0 0, in this 0 0 at the first 0 is depicting I, that is the number of row, which okay, which is number of row, and this second 0 is depicting this number of column in which it is. Okay, so for the first row our I is 0 here, and J will be going move to 0 2 3, like 0 1 2 and 3. So J will be equal to 0 to 3. And as we clearly see in here, when J value is equal to 3, so we are printing this has symbols here, and in this second row when our J is equals to 2 or greater than 2, we are printing this as symbols again. For the third row, if our J value is what, greater than 1, then we are printing again this as symbols. How we are gonna get this pattern? Let me tell you. Like if our J is greater than or equal to m minus I minus 1, then what we need to print? We need to print this has symbol, otherwise we need to print this spaces. So what are this J value for this row? Because I'm using this 4 by 4 row, so our n is 4, so 4 minus 0, because we are talking about the first row now, so here I is 0 and minus 1, so our J will be greater than or equal to 3. This will be our condition for this first row. So when our J is greater than or equal to 3, what we need to print? We need to print this has, and if it is smaller than that, we are going to print this spaces here, right? Okay, let me do this here. If our J in this condition satisfied, we are going to print has, otherwise we are printing this what, spaces. Okay, go. Let me use second row as well. Here our I value will be equal to 1. J value again will move from 0 up to 3. And we are using the same logic. This condition, J should be greater than or equal to n minus I minus 1. So what it will be, the n value will remain same, I will change to 1, because we are talking about the second row here. And so 4 minus 1 minus 1, what it will be, this condition, that j should be greater than or equal to 2. So if it is greater than or equal to 2, we need to print hash, otherwise space. So let's just check here. So for the 1 0, is here j is greater than or equal to 2? No. So we need to print what? Space. Is 1 here? We are getting 1 as j value here now. So is this j value is greater than or equal to 2? No. So again we're gonna print spaces. Is here our j value is greater than or equal to 2? Yes, it will be like 1 or 2 here now. 1 2. So 2 is greater than or equal to 2? Yes. So condition satisfied. We're gonna print hash symbol here, huh? G. So I think we're good to go. I hope you understand this logic. So we use this if for to specify this condition. So if n value is greater than or equal to, sorry, j value is greater than or equal to n minus I minus 1, then what we're gonna print? We're gonna print this hash. If this condition is true, we are printing hash. So print hash, and else we're gonna print what? We need to print spaces. So in place of hash we need to provide a space. So why we are using this and equals to dot and this quotation? So because we need no space between these symbols, right? Here as you can check, there's no space between these hash symbols, right? So that's what it will gonna do. Okay, and for the next line we need to separate as rows from the columns, right? So for that I'm using this print function here. If I don't use this print function, our input will be in like in horizontal line. It will like as in a horizontal line it will print. Okay, this print, it will print like the first row, then the second row, then third row, then third column. This print function will help. It will work like this slash n function. Okay, let me run the code now. We'll just check. Nice, it is satisfying all the test cases. No, just the simple test case is 0. Okay, let me submit the code. I hope it will satisfy all the cases. Yes, it is doing. Okay. 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 So it is passing all the test cases. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye bye.